afternoon. My name is Tyler Idowin, and we will be teaching you the human guide technique. When my right arm touches your left arm, you will reach up my arm to the elbow area and hold it like you would a pop can. You want to make sure your elbow is bent at a 90-degree angle. If the student you are working with is shorter, they may also grab your wrist or your pointer and middle finger. You want to make sure their elbow is at a 90-degree angle. Once they're holding you in the proper location, you want to have them step one step behind and in from yourself. So in this instance, her left foot will be directly behind my right heel. All right, Jessica, we are at a wall, so we need to do an about turn. So let go of my right arm and do one 90-degree turn to your left and face me. Do one more 90-degree turn, and I will touch your arm and initiate human guide again, and we're off. Jessica, we are coming up to a narrow passageway. I will place my arm behind my back, and you will slide your hand down my arm and grab my wrist, and you will slide in one step behind me. We will walk through, and once on the other side, I will put my arm back at my side and we'll resume human guide technique and walk away. Jessica, we are now going to have to switch the sides that I'm human guiding you with. You will take your left arm and slide it across my back until you find my other arm. Once you have found it, you will grab my left arm with the opposite hand of what you were previously being guided with and resume human guide position, and we are off. Jessica, we are coming up on a chair. It is on your right, so please reach to your right and find the chair. Let go of my arm and face the chair. Pull it out and have a seat. Now approaching a push open door on your free hand side. Please help me to open it and assume narrow passageway. And once we are through, we will resume human guide position. We are now approaching a pull open door on your free hand side. I will pull it open and you will help me to pull it open the rest of the way. Assume narrow passage position. Walk through and resume human guide on the other side. Approaching a push open door on your grip hand side, you will transfer sides. It is now push open door on your free hand side, and we will walk through and resume human guide technique. Now approaching a pull open door on your grip hand side. You will transfer sides, and it's now a pull open door on your free hand side. Pull it open and assist. We'll narrow passageway and walk through. Jessica, we are coming up on some stairs. I want you to walk up and touch the front of your toes to the front of the stairs. Reach to your right and grab the handrail. Follow my lead to the top. Once we are at the top, you will know because I will pause to indicate the stairs are finished. Jessica, we are walking up on some stairs that go down. I want you to find the beginning of the stairs with the tips of your feet. I want you to reach to your right and grab the handrail, and we will walk down. And you will know the stairs are finished when I pause at the end. We're now going to do the upper body protective technique. You may use either hand that the individual feels comfortable with. In this case, I will touch your right arm, pull it up to shoulder length, bent at a 120-degree angle, fingers cupped together, palm out. Your hand should be about 4 to 5 inches away from your face or forehead. And that is the upper body protective technique. going to demonstrate the lower body protective technique. Either arm may be used. In this case, I will grab her right arm, position it 6 to 8 inches in front of her lower body at an obtuse angle, fingers together, palm inward, and relaxed. If an object falls to the ground, you will use an upper body protective technique to protect your head as you kneel down to the ground. There are different options to use to find an object once on the ground. You may reach out far in front of you and use a left to right zigzag pattern until you find the object, or you may reach out in front of you and make a circle pattern, getting smaller as you progress inward until you find the object. Once found, you may stand up and resume what you were doing. We will now trail a wall. To trail a wall, you will touch the wall with the arm closest, with the back of your hand, palm in, fingers curled and relaxed. You will use the opposite hand from the wall in an upper body protective technique and trail the wall and walk to your destination. We are now entering your social studies classroom. We will walk to the north wall, which we will also call the book wall. If you feel to your right, you can feel the bookshelves. And we will walk across this north wall, the bookshelf wall, over to the west wall, which we will also call the window wall, because if you reach up and to your right, you can feel that there are windows looking outside. We will continue forward and find the south wall on your right. We will call this wall the flag wall, because if you reach above you, a little to your left, there is an American flag there. We will continue, and we will call this east wall the door wall, because located on it is the door room, or the door that you use to enter and exit the room. Once all these walls have been established, you may fade out the names and use compass directions, and you will then teach the interior of the room to the student. Teaching the interior of a classroom to a student, you will use a zigzag pattern, and in this instance, the desks are arranged in vertical rows, so you'll go from the north wall to the south wall, indicating that the desks are on the right and the wall is on the left. Once at the south wall, you will turn, take a couple steps to the next row, and head back down between two sets of desks on either side using a narrow passageway position. Once you are at the north wall, you will take a few steps, you'll turn, take a few steps in the next direction, and in this case indicate there's a leg turn in between the second and third rows. That is an obstacle we will have to go around. You will walk with the student around the obstacle, resume the narrow passageway technique, and walk up between two sets of rows of desks to the south wall.